Nationwide, home prices have dropped 20% or more over the last few years, but property taxes are up. CBS News correspondent Bianca Solerzano reports.
So how long has this been on the market?
It's been on the market the better part of a year now.
This New Jersey home first hit the market last year with a listing price of $385,000 before falling to $279,000.
The house is a classic Cape Cod.
There are 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and yes, the place could use a bit of work.
And this is the kind of house you can really roll up your sleeves in.
The home is in a desirable neighborhood, but location and a new low price haven't been the problem.
The number one thing that made it hard to sell this home was the combination of the fact that it hadn't been updated and the fact that the taxes were quite high for the house.
Property taxes for this modest fixer-upper are nearly $9,000 a year. That's more than 3 times the national average, and the latest figure to drive sinking home prices even lower. According to the National Association of Realtors, the average home price has dropped by 21% since 2005, while property taxes have gone up an estimated 9%.
This was originally a bedroom.
The combination, while frustrating for homeowners, has helped to finally move this New Jersey house off the market.
We're finally at a place where it's all coming together. But as you can see, there's been an erosion of the value of this house.
Bianca Solerzano, CBS News, Bloomfield, New Jersey.
And here with some advice on how to get a handle on rising property taxes is early show financial contributor Vera Gibbons. Good morning,
Harry.
How is this possible? We're seeing this erosion in values on the property, yet the taxes keep going up. What's going on here?
Well, these states, these cities, Harry, I mean, they really need the money, and property tax revenue is a big source of revenue for them. Doesn't mean you have to take it. If your house was assessed during the boom years, 2005, 2006, the peak years in the housing market, and you're paying too much in property taxes, you can challenge that.
So how do you get the ball rolling on this process?
Well, you have to understand the process. It's going to vary from one town to the next. So I would figure out how your house was assessed, what method they used to assess it, when it was assessed, find out about the appeals process, when the deadlines are, what paperwork you need. This information you can get online, or you can walk right down to your town hall, get it from them. While there, I would also ask about exemptions. Are you getting all of the exemptions that you as a homeowner are entitled to? And I would get a copy of what's called your property card, because on this card, all of the information that they use to actually assess your home.
To assess it, right, is on there, right. How many bedrooms, how many blah, blah, blah.
Right,
all that stuff. Exactly right. Now, one of the other things you say is it's very important to find out what your neighbor's tax assessment is.
This is critical.
It's important to be nosy.
It's very important to be nosy. So you want to find out what comparable homes in your area are valued at least 5 homes similar in terms of size, age, district. And this is where some of those sites can come in handy. Zillow, Trulia, cyberhomes.com. I would also suggest just talking to neighbors, talking to brokers, and if you find that your home is assessed 10% higher than those comparable homes, you likely have a case.
You actually, so you have a leg to stand on, so to speak. Okay, what kinds of mistakes are commonly found on property records?
Well, as you mentioned, I mean, they may think you have 3 bedrooms, you actually have 2 bedrooms. They may think you have 2 baths, you only have 1 bath. They may think you have a finished basement, you don't even have a basement. I mean, a lot of these assessments are drive-by assessments.
Right.
So you need to check that property card for errors. Errors are common. If you look at the inaccuracy rate, 30 to 50%, depending on the region. And Harry, some of these mistakes you can solve right on the spot. You don't actually have to take it to the next level.
However, if your property has been improved,
that's not a good thing.
Then you have an ethical dilemma.
That's not a good thing.
It shouldn't be a dilemma at all.
Well, you want to point out the flaws. You want to say, hey, my backyard is a mess, and all that leaky this and leaky that. That's going to help you, because that's going to bring your value down and your assessment lower.
All right. Some of this has sounded simple. Some of it has sounded not so simple. Should you hire somebody? I mean, here you are trying to save money. Should you pay money to hire someone to help you through this process?
Well, I mean, there's no shortage of experts who will do the job for you. You got appraisers, you got brokers, but that does come at a cost. They're going to charge you a flat percentage, up to 50% of the first year's reduction. So that's expensive. I would suggest you go it alone, Harry. Just go to a couple appeals, see how the process works, educate yourself. If you have the knowledge, you have the power. And 33% of appeals do succeed.
30%.
33%
Wow.
succeed. So you're saving potentially hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. I
Right.
say go it alone also because some of the boards don't like you bringing in heavy hitters to help you make your
Sure.
case.
So you need to really familiarize yourself with the local process.
Right.
You need to go down to town hall or your county hall or whatever it is, make really nice with the people there.
Make really nice with the people there.
So,
right.
yeah, because you're not in there with elbows flying.
They
you're
don't
just
like
trying,
that.
Yeah.
You're just
in there
trying
to really make
gently
nice.
make your case.
Exactly
you have
right.
the facts, you have the data, you think your taxes are too high, and here's why. And you have the supporting evidence to back up your claim.
30% works. Vera Gibbons, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Do appreciate
Harry.
it.